Stanzo stopping by the studios to talk a little bit about tonight's game.
All right, perfect, Amanda. Thank you. Well, it can happen to anyone. That is the message that a Central Indiana family wants to get across to all of you tonight.
Yeah, they say their grandfather was diagnosed with West Nile virus a few days ago. 24-hour News 8's Teresa Mackin is live tonight outside Community Hospital North, where this man has been since Friday. Teresa.
Yeah, and tonight we are calling this man John. Now, he lives in Greenfield, but he's been in area hospitals for about the past week, and his family says they wanted to talk to us to make sure everyone knows just how serious West Nile is. He's 74, an avid gardener, but about 2 weeks ago, he started feeling sick.
What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? And then when the confusion come on, what is wrong with Dad?
His family wants to keep his identity private, so we're not sharing his real name, but they wanted to share his story.
No family should have to endure what my family's endured the last week. No person should have to endure what my grandfather's endured the past week.
They say John had a high fever, was lethargic. They say doctors thought it was bacterial meningitis until this past Friday.
The West Nile test came back positive. You didn't really want to hear the words West Nile, just with all the death and just kind of black clouds surrounding West Nile.
They think he got it from the activity he loves, gardening.
Mornings and nights are the worst times for mosquitoes, and that's when he gardens.
The family says John just got out of the ICU, and they're now hopeful for his recovery.
If anybody can fight it, it'd be him. At 74, he's still strong as an ox.
But in the meantime, this family hopes all people will take all symptoms seriously.
Watch for signs and symptoms. High fever that won't go away. A rash, which Dad had around his midsection.
They say don't wait to go to the hospital and take precautions whenever going outside, because you just never know.
Ultimately, it's going to be a very long road to recovery.
And another thing this family told me they were very concerned about was, is the city of Greenfield doing enough to stop the spread of West Nile? Now, I did speak with the Greenfield mayor today, and he told me they've actually been spraying for mosquitoes for about the past 2 weeks for 3 hours each evening. Now, 2 weeks ago is about the time this family believes this man contracted the virus. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Teresa, great this family's getting the word out with the number of illnesses and deaths we've had in Indiana. Thank you.
The state health department says there were 36 human cases of West Nile in Indiana as of Friday. 3 Hoosiers have died from the virus. Nationwide, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports 87 deaths due to mosquitoes. There are nearly 2,000 patients with the virus across the country. The CDC says about 80% of people who get West Nile will not have any symptoms. About 20% will have fevers, headaches, and muscle pains. It's less than 1% who get the virus who become seriously ill.
Well, tonight it certainly feels more like fall.